started that I know I forgot about. Welcome to My Live Kitchen, the show where I like to take recipes that people send me, or in this case, give me for holidays, and make them in real time. So today we are going to be continuing D&D Heroes Feast, and we're going to be doing the Sembian Honey-Glazed Roth Ribs. Now this is still human cuisine. I'm really excited. This picture looks phenomenal. So, as per usual, this serves for, I'm going to be doubling up because, why did my tablet just die? I'm going to be doubling up due to the fact that I have 8 people to feed. So, maybe if I leave here, nope, close it completely, open it back up, it'll be live, and it will do that. There we go. Whether you choose beef, pork, or Roth ribs, you can't go wrong with this delightful recipe. Multiple layers of syrupy honey-based glaze and preferred vertal of the honey that is the Fey run for Union. Yeah, it's Fey run, sorry. For Runnian nation state of Sembian are copiously slathered in large rack of ribs before being delicately roasted over an open flame for careful charring. When prepared properly, this slow-cooked sweet meat falls off the bone easier than a head of an unarmed kobold. Oh, I know some people who are going to like this recipe already. Just with the mention of kobold. This has been, okay, let me tell you guys. I don't know what is going on today. Something in the water, something in the air, something. This has been the day of technical difficulties. It took me forever to get the notifications out that I was going live. And as if that's not enough. There we go. As if that's not enough. Okay, so how come when I open the live chat? Oh, you know what? Let me just close YouTube completely. So, I know some of you have been complaining about the audio quality. So I bought a quick little plug-in mic. The mic will not sync to my camera. So when I say this has been the day of technical difficulties, this is the day of technical difficulties. So remember, we are going to be doubling this up. We want a half cup of ketchup, a half cup of honey, 1 tablespoon of, what's this here sauce, as I like to call it. Okay, where's the chat? There's the chat. Okay, chat. 1 tablespoon cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons Dijon mustard. Oh, by the way, I have everything. Ketchup, honey, what's this here sauce? Cider vinegar. What else? Dijon mustard. I'm actually going to be using spicy mustard. I think the dirty mustard is going to give it a more robust taste, but the recipe is calling for Dijon. 1 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon of neutral tasting oil. I have vegetable, but you can also be using canola, sapphire, or grapeseed. 1 yellow onion, finely grated. I got 2. Kosher salt. Got it. 5 garlic cloves, finely chopped. Got my bulbs. What are you cooking? Today I'm going to be making some ribs. 2 teaspoons chili powder. 1 teaspoon paprika. Pinch of cayenne. And 4.5 to 5 pounds of ribs. I forgot to grab my ribs. Derp, 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 derp. 4.5 pounds to 5 pounds, which turns into like a lot of pounds when you're doubling up. So, baby back ribs, membranes removed if desired. See cook notes. Get to that in a second. Freshly ground black pepper, 2 scallions, white and light parts, green, scallions. So, on the bone, concave, this is the cook's notes. On the concave side, there is a thin membrane that some prefer to remove. To do so, slit the corner of the membrane with the tip of the paring knife. To loosen it, grab and loosen the corner with a paper towel to improve your grip and pull it up slightly. If it doesn't come off in a single sheet, use a paper towel trick to help pull off the remaining portion. I'm running around and talking fast. I'm sorry, guys. So, let's see here. We need, remember we're doubling up. I'm going to go ahead and prepare the ingredients, get that out of the way. We're going to need 1/2 cup, which turns into a cup of ketchup. So I got my measuring cup, I got my ketchup. Oh, ketchup water. Shake it, see where it's at. That's a cup. 1 cup of ketchup. 1/2 cup of honey, which turns into a cup of honey. So I'm not even going to bother playing with the squirty, the little serving tip. I'm just going to go for the full bear, which I think this bear is about a cup. Might be a little short on honey, but I think we got it. Oh, I think we're going to be short. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm actually going to rest this and hope for the best. Because I do think that that is a cup of honey. I just think it's stuck. So keep that pouring. Have you seen Breaking Bad? I have. Didn't catch the last season, but I was enjoying it a lot. Okay, I'm not going to measure out the, what's this here sauce, the vinegar, the mustard, the oil, the onion finely grated. Now, usually onions are chopped. So for this, whoa, I didn't want to scooch the honey in there. Derp. All right. Yeah, that's going over 1/2 cup now. So like I said, usually onions are chopped. Hello. So make sure I don't touch that honey bear again. But this time they want it grated, which is going to be a little more challenging, but we got this. So let me grab my knives. Where did I put my knife? That's not my knife. That's not my knife either. I could have sworn I washed it. I did wash it. No, that's not it. Okay, I have like one vegetable knife that I absolutely love and use like all the time. Not sure where it went. Woo! Crap. That was the honey bear again. Shoot. All right. I'm not going to stop the stream for one knife. You behave. And, oh, I see what's going on. Okay. You're stuck in the bear face. I have another thing of honey. I'm just going to have to pull it out. I've come to that conclusion. Now I got to find it. This is why I like like live streams. This is real. Did your daughter get exposed? I don't know. What would she be exposed for? Ah, what's that? That is hard, honey. We're not using that, honey. Okay, I'm not sure where the rest of my honey went, but as worst case scenario, I do have Caro, which I think I'm actually going to use to substitute this. It might change it some, but it'll be the same consistency. The lady, wait a minute. What the heck? All right, we're going to have to clean this up. All right, got that taken care of. So like I said, I'm not really crazy about doing this. Using a little bit of Caro, but that will be hold on. A lot of trolls, and due to last live stream, I ended up having to figure this out. What is her grand? I don't speak. Okay, got it. Free Israel, yes. Guys, I speak only English, so if you're writing in other languages, I'm sorry, I don't understand. You evil people, I know, right? There's a lot of that. And usually, like I said, I love trolls because the trolls make things fun. You are a troll, not me. How dare you, right? That and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to cut it in half. Oh, well. We will figure this out. Yeah, I can't believe that happens again, that I had a whole video talking about misbehavior on my channel and it comes up again. I forgive your ignorance. That comment will never be seen by the light of day. So yes, we do need to free Israel. We need to keep them away from the war zone. Well, actually, they are the war zone, unfortunately. So, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. I only speak English, as I said before. Ugh. And of course, the onion is really getting to me. So guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely share this channel. You guys are amazing and awesome. And like I said, with the trolls, I try not to disregard them because I feel sorry for them. And I constantly wonder what is going on in their lives that they have to try to hurt somebody else, which is really sad. It saddens me that people are that ignorant. But 'tis life. And this onion, I didn't know if it looked good or not. It's a little brown on the inside. Let me see what it looks like when I peel. I don't think it's mushy. No, it's not. It's not a bad onion. So like I said, I had to add more moderators to my channel. It's unfortunate, but that's what it is. If you like what I'm doing, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support me in other ways, EmberBurnsBlack is also my PayPal and my Cash App. I love and appreciate you guys. If you do not want to support me monetarily, I also have my Amazon wish list in the description. Or you can just do the best thing ever and just watch. That's the most awesome thing you can do. So, if you saw me pull this box out, I got my mandolin. And like I said, this has been the day of technical difficulties. It has been, I don't know. But it really, really irks me that I'm going to have to take my microphone back. If I can't use it, I don't have a use for it. So finally grated, I'm going to use the plate that grates on my on my mandolin as soon as I figure out how to get it right side in. Okay. So there's my, that's not my grate plate. Hold on. This is my grate plate. It actually has a grater. Okay, I need that. Oh, I need this. Derp. All right. Here we go. So with that attached, now this thing will come in use later, but right now I'm just going to grate these onions. And when it gets close, take the thingy and slam it. And it's a little harder to use with the thing. Oh well, we got this. These might not be graded. Hey. You're contacting me about your extended warranty? About my extended warranty? Oh my gosh. Whoa. I haven't seen you guys contact me for my warranty in years. It was like an internet meme that died. I missed you guys. I'm not sure what you know about my... I know that's not graded, and I'm not happy with that, but it is what it is. I don't know. Do extended warranties last 25 years? I have not gotten a new car, and to be completely honest, I don't know if I want one. Never seen someone shred an onion before. You know what? I've never shredded an onion before. But this says an onion finely grated. So some of it's going to be a little not grated. Let me tell you, this really does bite. I don't like grating this. All right. This is not the sharp knife. That's why I wanted the other one. The one that my best friend's husband sharpened. We got delayed. If you don't have a car, let us give you a free vacation to Manor Hotels. Oh, it's all right. Oh, where would I want a vacation at? That's a hard decision because I'm American. All right, I give up on this one too. I'm hoping, yeah, I hate this knife. It's not a bad knife, it just needs sharpened. And that's what the ingredient says. It says 1 onion finely grated, but where we're doubling up, I'm going to do 2. See, I hate this knife. It didn't cut through half of it. Oh, well. I'm hoping... Wait a minute, did I just grab onion paper? I did. I'm hoping that once I get this hot, it breaks down. Which I'm sure it will. Oh, another piece of paper. Another piece of paper. All right. Let's try the other onion. Hopefully it's going to be a little better. Notice I'm keeping my fingers really high. My pinky is a little at risk. Why did you massacre the onion? Because the directions say to grate it. Finely grated onion. So I'm grating this onion. So yes, this is an onion massacre. Now just wait till I get to the garlic. All right, that is a grated onion. Now to cut down the rest of it. Let me move you so you can see. And you see me turning it? Because if you remember, I still have the head. Oh, I still have a half an onion to grate. Crap! Just when I thought I was done. All right. The most exercise I've had in years. I forgive your ignorance. If you don't like my weight, the local gym, the cheapest gym actually, is $15 a month. My Cashapp is PayPal. My Cashapp is PayPal, yeah. My Cashapp and my PayPal are both EmberBurnsBlack. You are welcome to contribute. Otherwise, I'm sorry you can't handle my amazingness. Thank you, though. But yes, I could get a little more exercise. So I love that gym membership, and I appreciate the offer. Ah! All right, onion 2. Okay, getting down to the nitty gritty. About to stab it. Stab it! What did you do today? I tried to grate onions. How did that work? Not very well. Whoever came up with the grated onion, in the words of the great Garfield, should be drug out into the street and shot. Not enjoying grating an onion. Alright, that's getting really close to my fingers. I don't like that. Alright, so again, with the attempt to choppy chop, because this knife needs sharpened so bad. I would have done better just using a chopper, but it is what it is. Hindsight is 20/20. Why not use a food processor on a gentle cycle? Because I don't have one. But you're right. That would probably be a much, much better idea. And it would probably be a little less of a onion massacre. So, all right. So again, like I said, if you like what you're seeing, remember that EmberBurnsBlack on PayPal and Cashapp. So, there's my grated onion. Let me throw this away. That is a massacred onion. Grab me a napkin. All right. That is a massacred onion. All right. 1 yellow onion, finely grated. 5 garlic cloves, finely chopped. Now remember, doubling up, so I'm going to need 10. That's funny. I can't believe somebody would say that was the most exercise I've had in years, when I get more exercise in bed. 3, 4, 5. Paper. I need a bowl. There you go. Trash bowl. All right. Come on, cloves. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So basically a whole bulb. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Since I already have my onions set, I'm going to grab my other chopper. This time I'm actually going to use it as a chopper. What are you making? I am making some ribs. Which I keep forgetting, like, when people come around and, like, keep asking when the title of the video, but some of you are watching it on, short feed. So there is no title when you're watching it on short feed, and for that I do apologize. So here we go. Finely chopped garlic cloves. This is the easy part. What's next? Garlic? Yep, garlic. Evening from South Africa. You look good. Thank you. Don't grate it. I'm not grating the garlic. Thank you. I love South Africans. You guys are some of the smartest, wisest people, and what you go through on a daily basis is amazing. Never too much garlic. Hey, Ghetto! You need to buy the slap chop of the Sharewell guy. Yes. Well, I don't have to slap it, but it is really, really therapeutic to just go boop. All right. So if you're making pulled pork ribs, I'm not going to pull them. I'm going to have them on the bone, but they are pork ribs. So, another one for the generic slap chop. Ghetto, you can use salt to fine grate garlic. I'm not grating the garlic. Grating the onion was enough. I never want to do that again. Next time I'll just julienne cut them. That was insane. And I really don't like smashing garlic if I don't have to. I know it's so much easier. But then you just get you get more of that garlic oil that you can't, it gets wasted. The slap is my favorite part. Oh my God. I'm still good. I'm bringing a plate. Well, the other guests, from what I know, are bringing mac and cheese and, oh, what was the other one? I forget what all they're bringing. I think it's greens. I want to say greens. Maybe cabbage. Maybe I'll check. You should cut the garlic like the good fellows with a razor blade. I have razor blades. Don't tempt me. I finally saw The Godfather. I'm only on part 1 though. It's something about that mafia movie, man. That's good. What a mess. It is, isn't it? It is such a mess. Here soon. I got a couple more garlic cloves. I got 3 more. And ready? Slap! And then we can start cleaning this up. Oh, I got cake on my plates. Ghetto, you missed it. There was some idiot trying to call me a sex offender. I have one partner and I'm monogamous. I'd love to know how. How did that happen? I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing, but that is just so funny. How to break a ginger. Tell them they got no soul. Well, they don't. What are you cooking, lady? I am making ribs. Yeah, that was my face too. This is what happens when I'm the only one on the subway. Low reception. I'm actually impressed that you have any reception on the subway. I mean, you're underground. That's kind of shocking to me. Right! Last one. See, that's a... I smashed it too hard! And now it's all in pieces. It's not going to be fun to chop, but I'm going to chop it anyway. But the paper comes off easy, so it's kind of like, whatever. Alright. Boop. Right? Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, we got finely chopped garlic. We got grated onion disaster. Word calls usually have to wait. The next stop was service. Low reception, late for work, subway delays. I should have called out in state of Jersey. Yeah, it's more fun in Jersey, ain't it? Alright. Let me clean this board up some. This, as you guys can tell, this is my spare knife. I think I'm going to need the cutting board one more time for this segment. Alright. I'll get a sweep later anyway. Okay, so finely chopped garlic, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon smoked paprika, pinch of cayenne. Hey, South America, Argentina. Nice to see you. Follow the bum on the subway. He can lead you to the lizard people, the lords. What have you cooked today? We are making ribs today. There's actually a movie called Midnight Meat Train that's amazing. Okay, so we got the ribs, black pepper, 2 scallions, right and green parts, thinly sliced for garnish. I'm going to go ahead and put them... Actually, my garnish, I can wait on these. Do them. My wife's boyfriend is a great cook. Your wife's boyfriend. Cool! That's how y'all roll. That's how y'all roll. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move the cutting board. Alright, so ingredients are prepared. That only took me half an hour. Typical on the way to the whole inferior sunshine. Alright. Hey, onion. Preheat the oven to 325 with the rack in the middle of the onion and line large rim baking sheet with foil and set a wire rack on the sheet. Let me go ahead and start this. So I only got 1 wire rack. I'm not going to be able to... Lost my train of thought. I'm not going to be able to rack both the ribs, and I want them to cook evenly. So unfortunately, I'm going to ixnay the wire rack. And I think these ribs will fit on this. I hope these ribs fit on this. Oh, they will. Be tight. Hi, my 8-year-old daughter is always giving me joy to give. Could art be her future path, or is it just a child hobby? Encourage her. Focus more on school. You should always encourage your child's gifts, whatever it is, no matter how minuscule. Because it's funny, when they're children, that's when their gifts come out, their talents come out. And if you hinder that, you've ruined their life. All right, there's one. I got €80 for that. My wife's boyfriend is a great cook. Don't discourage her. Make her finish school and keep encouraging her endeavors. Exactly. That is exactly it. All right. So 2 foil-lined cookie sheets. Put these to the side. All right. So, in a small bowl, whisk together the ketchup. Need a spatula and a whisk. got me spatula, got me whisk. I'm representing India. Hello to India. All right, whisk together the ketchup. Wait, did I need to spray that? No, but I'm probably going to spray it down with butter here soon so it doesn't stick. All right. Ketchup. The honey and substitution honey. That should be good. I just heard of an arcade scrolling beat 'em up D&D Capcom they made in the 90s. There's 2 of them. Oh, I had to look into that. I saw a really funny meme today. You know the reason why it takes so long to make D&D movies? Because everybody they schedule cancels last minute. Seems legit. Honey and Caro. Boop. All right. That honey is just... All right. Actually, do I need this? No. And I broke the cap to my what's this here sauce. So about 2 tablespoons because I'm doubling up. You generally want 1. The what's this here, so I got to redo it. The vinegar, 2 tablespoons because again doubling up. And I am eyeballing it with spoons. 4 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Again, I'm going to be using spicy mustard. Okay. And whisk together until well blended and set aside. So if you can see in there, hold on. All right, if you can see in there, there's what I have so far. I'm going to whisk it. If I lost utensils like that, my family would toss me out. The sink's over here, so I'm just tossing stuff into the empty sink. As long as it's glass and there's nothing in there fragile, I'm not entirely worried about it. And hopefully in the next segment, I find my good cutting knife because I don't want to cut onions with that knife. Okay, this is well blended. It was really stiff to start with. Have you tried horseradish and mustard? No, I have not, but I have mixed horseradish and mustard, and it's delicious. So here's my well-blended sauce. I'm going to go ahead and set that aside on a non-stick skillet over medium heat. Let me get my skillet. Skillet! Which has slightly been honeyed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a reach problem. Okay, come on. I know I've done this before. Why are we... Alright, hold on, guys. I got my plugs backwards. When I tell you this has been the day of technical difficulties, this has been the day of technical difficulties. Scooch you. Scooch you. Scooch this. Medium heat. Now this goes from 200 to 400. So medium's 3. Put it on 3. Warm the oil until shimmering. Where's my oil? Okay. Woo, a little too much, but it's okay. Now I gotta warm this up some. I'm just swirling it around, making sure that it's all covered. And it is. Give me 1 sec, guys. Oh, hydration. Okay. Not shimmering yet. Shimmer. So I'd like to take this time to just remind you guys of how awesome you are. This does take a lot of work. I had a hair tie. I've lost my hair tie. And food prices recently have been astronomical. Here next year, they should hopefully be dropping. If not, wages should be going up. So those of you who are watching internationally, US just had a major breakthrough, which is awesome. Meow! Ghost! Hey! How you been? Alright, we got some shimmering starting here. After I tie my hair back. Whew, hot, hot, hot. Shouldn't have worn a sweater today. I'm good. What about you? I'm awesome as always, babes. Alright, warm the oil until shimmering. We are getting some shimmer, and I shouldn't have thrown my spatula away yet, but I need a clean one anyway. So, add the onion. Let me get my spatula for this onion massacre that I'm about to unleash. Oven is ready. Cool, cool. I gotta do something real quick. Okay. Now, guys, let me remind you, this is how awesome Ghost is. I'm gonna put you on the spotlight for a minute here, honey. Ghost actually came to my channel, didn't know me, didn't know anything about me, and her first thing he said was, "Hi, Lizzo." That was his first thing. He called me Lizzo. So I'm gonna add this and about a little bit of salt. Okay. And cook stirring until the onion appears drier, about 4 minutes. So I'm set my timer for 4 minutes. So Ghost came to this channel. Didn't know me, didn't know anything about me, never seen me, never met me, online, whatever. And his response was, "Hey, Lizzo." And I busted out laughing, and I welcomed him. And now he comes and goes as he pleases, and he's always welcome here, but he quickly realized how awesome I am. And that's what we need in the world. When you see negativity, just meet it with positivity, and you don't know who you'll meet. And that's one of the things that bothers me is, what is going on in your life that you have to try to hurt somebody else? And I pity you. I legitimately pity you. Let me get some more of that onion off the grater. I never want to grate onion again. Maybe there's a hack to that. I'll try to Google it. A couple of you said you've never seen an onion grated. Me either. Okay, this I'm not going to toss. Okay. So this smells really good. And some of it is a little chunky because I didn't chop down all of it. But as I sit here with my spatula and just kind of hit it, I mean, it's going. So, this is fun. I love doing this. I really do. And I'm going to have a new video coming up here soon. So really excited about that. I think today is going to be a two-parter. So I'd really like to see you guys come back later. Not sure what time. I'm not even going to announce it. I'm just going to put it up. So that reminds me, if I mute somebody, message deleted. Okay, cool. Sunny side up egg for me. So I missed that message. I am so sorry. Hide. Oh, I think I muted him anyway. I don't know. Alright, so we still have another minute and a half left on this onion. Let me go ahead and read and cook. About 4 minutes. We're going to add the garlic, chili powder, smoked paprika, and cayenne. And wait a minute. So let me go ahead and grab those spices so I'm not reaching across this frantically in a minute. Okay, some of this is drier. It's starting to get a little brown, which is good. So that's going to give it some smoky flavor, little crispiness. Nothing wrong with that. I probably added too much oil, but it is what it is. We're just going to have a wetter rib, which is not a bad thing. I did get a little oil crazy. My bad. If I push some of these onions out where it's dry. Alright. We still have, 5 seconds. So add the garlic, chili powder, paprika, and cayenne and cook. Okay. See, now I'm going to gently walk this over to the sink when I'm done because I have fragilies in it now. So let me get my garlic. So add, let's see, chili powder, 2 teaspoons, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and a pinch of cayenne. Remember, I'm doubling up. So we definitely want a lot of the chili powder. And then about half as much of the paprika. And a little bit of cayenne. Pinch, boop, boop. That's good. And then stir constantly until fragrant for a minute. Woo, it's already fragrant. Woo, I can smell that chili powder. Maybe I needed a smaller skillet for this because this is a little big, but it is what it is. So while I got this stirring, reading ahead, continue. Okay. Add the ketchup mixture and bring to a shimmer, stirring constantly. Continue to simmer, stirring until the sauce has thickened slightly and the flavors have blended. About 5 minutes. Set aside the heat to cool briefly. Mixture will thicken as it cools. So, this is looking really dry. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's looking pretty good. It's really fragrant. And, yep, I got 1 minute left on this. There's the timer. Whoop. Next, I'm going to add that ketchup mixture that I made before. Use my spatula. And I'm just spatulaing it out. All right. I used to have 3 of these bowls and one of them hit the floor and shattered. So if I seem careful with the bowl, that's why. All right. So I just read it. This is what I always do. All right. Add ketchup mixture and bring to a simmer. It is starting to simmer. And so, okay. Bring to a simmer, stirring constantly until the sauce has thickened slightly and the flavors have blended. About 5 minutes. Oh, wow. That got in my eye. I think it's the chili and the onion. Oh, wow. So stir this constantly for 5 minutes. That has like a really nice chili look to it. I can smell the apple cider vinegar. I'm actually really curious. Ow! Oh, that's good. I can taste the honey. And because I had to substitute... Looks good, thank you. And because I had to substitute some of the honey with Caro, which is like corn syrup, I'm actually surprised that it does taste good. I don't think the corn syrup's going to throw off too much. And I also used the spicy mustard. Now I'm feeling a little better. It was like that initial steam in my eyes was just like, bro. So I'm kind of stirring this where it looks like it's not, or it looks like it's mixing a little too much or simmering a little too much. There's like really big onion right there that should have been grated. Which, I'm sorry, next onion that needs grated is getting diced in the chopper. That was insane. I will never do that again. Alright, so we got another 3.5 minutes on this. You're going to glaze ribs with it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I am. Alright. And the more it goes, the more it bubbles, which is like really activating those flavors and like mixing all the solids in with the liquids, which is going to be so good. Hydration. I can't hydrate one-handed. It's going to have to wait. It's alright, 2:37. How long have I been at this? Almost an hour. Okay. Actually, there's a way to minimize. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted. Okay. There we go. Oh, and the steam just got me again. I mean, it's good, but it's maybe a little too much cayenne. I mean, this looks like it's going to be delicious, especially when I add the scallions at the end. It's going to be awesome. Alright, we got another 1.5 minutes. And I've heard a lot about barbecue sauces like this, where you heat it up, and then you freeze it, and then you heat it up again, and you kind of like shock it. And I think where I'm heating this and cooling it and glazing with it, I think that's what I'm doing. I has mod power now. Haha. Behold the power of a second account. Alright, we got 10 seconds left. It's simmering down. Hey, welcome back, Ghost. It's simmering down as evaporating. Turn that off. Put this over here. Turn this off. Not all the way on. Now, there is a safety tip. My mom actually freaked out when she saw this. I always make sure it's off, but you want to make sure to unplug it because the prong does stay hot, which I knew, but I'm going to go ahead and set this aside so it can cool. Oh my gosh, there is onions over here. How are there onions over here? Man, when you guys said I massacred onions, you weren't kidding. Ow! And I touched the prong. Okay. Books got splashed. So, the mixture will thicken as it cools. Sprinkle both sides of the ribs generously with salt and pepper. So let me get the ribs. I'm going to start with one and then the other. Look at this bad boy. Got 2 racks here. That's going to be a little bit of a stretch, but we got this. I got me some Smithfield. I don't want all the blood on there. Hold on. I opened it from the wrong end. Oops. Oh well. I know for next time. Let's get these ribs out. Maybe. There we go. There we go. Come on. You can come out. There we go. Come out and play. Come out and play. Hold on. Ugh. Alright, now I'm setting this a little diagonally. Okay. Now sprinkle both sides with salt and pepper. Fresh ground pepper. Flip that. Other side. Some more salt and pepper. Do you believe in Jesus Christ? Yes, I do. He is our Lord and Savior and the only one that we need. You brine the ribs. I did not brine the ribs. Brining is when you soak it beforehand, right? Are you born again? I guess again and again. I've never really understood that term. All right, so I'm going to set this aside. The next step would be, yes, to glaze them, but I'm not ready for that yet. And you know what I forgot to do? Excuse me, guys. I forgot to spray the foil. Don't judge. I realized last night I was out of cooking spray, so I'm using, like I said, don't judge. I'm using popcorn butter. Where did I put? Okay. No, I did not do that. Kindly read John 3:3 to understand what born again means. You got 2 eating good today. Yeah, well, I got a lot of people to feed. So that's kind of what happens when you have a lot of people to feed. Popcorn salted butter, I hope. So I'm just cutting this. Can I recommend you 2 awesome biblical YouTube channels? I already watch David Diga Hernandez, and I watch Daily Effective Prayer. So, I'm not against evangelicalizing, but right now we're building my channel, not other channels. And I'm not against it, like I said. We just got to get this channel monetized, okay, guys? So, we're not advertising right now. But hey, you can tell those channels to come over. That'd be cool. Alright, got the ribs out. I should put those in the trash, but I'm actually going to rinse those bags out because I don't want all that blood sitting in the trash. Alright, once again, salt and pepper. Actually, I'll tell you what, Charles. I have a lot of my social media listed. My email's also listed. You are welcome to hit me up with those channels privately. That'd be cool. Hey, Tay! You made it! Yes, you did, girl. Alright, flipping the ribs. I'm going to salt and pepper these bad boys again. And I love freshly ground pepper. You can smell it better and it's like fresher. Looks good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, turn the ribs bone side down and brush the meaty sides with about 2/3 cup the remaining sauce. Keep the ribs bone side down. And roast until, okay. So, that being said, that's bone side. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take me sauce. I'm going to have to skedaddle everything. Be back in 10 minutes. Okay, hold on. Woo. Gotta reorganize here. I actually, you know what? Little hack. I can do this. Whoop. There we go. All right, hold on. You need to dry your hair. You're funny, Tay-Tay. You are funny. Okay. Let's move that over here so I can read it. Take me spatula and rub this around. You see you in 10 minutes. Okay. I'll probably be here in 10 minutes. All right. So 2/3 of the sauce. I'm going to take just a little more. Rub that in. Cover that baby up. Okay. Brush the meaty with about 2/3 cup remaining sauce, keeping the ribs bone side down, and then roast. So, let me go ahead and grab the other one. Want to really get that money meat, because that money meat is good. And it says 2/3, which means I want to use 1/3 of it. Save 1/3 of it, I mean. So you are also bone side down, correct? Yep, bone side down. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. All right, and what I did last time was I just dumped it and it worked. So here we go. Dumpity dump dump. Boop boop. All right. Really, really cover these ribs with the sauce. And like I said, I should be using a rack, but I only have one rack and I want them to cook evenly as possible. So I'm not racking the ribs. So here we go. And that's about 1/3 of the sauce left over. If you hold on. We got a good amount left. All right. So, bone side down. Roast until the meat is extremely tender. A paring knife should slip easily into the meat. The meat in instant read thermometer, or checks 205 on an instant read thermometer. 2.5 hours to 3 hours to cook. Check after 2 hours and cover with foil if getting too dark. So, here we go. Timer. 120. Huh. Okay, never mind. 2. Okay. You don't do minutes. I see how you are. So 90 plus 30 is 2 hours. So with that being said, I wanted to get that in the oven. I'm gonna have to tune into the rest and I'm about to start work. Cool. Let me wash my hands and we're gonna set these scallions up. Let me get a bowl. All right, so the scallions we're actually going to be needing later. Hey, Tay, welcome back. So we want 4 scallions. You technically want 2, but like I said, doubling up. You know what? I'm going to grab another knife. I cannot do it again. There you are. Hello, my precious. Hello, my precious. You went in the back of the drying rack. How did you end up back there? That was weird. And I have 5 scallions, so I can save 1 for later. I should start doing segments on what I do with leftovers, because sometimes I come up with some pretty cool ideas. Like the last, keep 1, use 4. Like the last dish I actually turned into another stir fry afterwards, which was so awesome. Nobody else in the house ate it. Like I made pasta salad. It was rocking. With scallions, bok choy, I think maybe a shallot. I don't know. The leftovers from last recipe. Like I said, it was rocking. And that was our Halloween. dinner. So, go ahead and get the scallions set up. Look at that. This is the beauty of when a knife actually works. If only I had found you sooner, my darling knife. Okay, so what did I want? I want scallions white and light green parts thinly sliced with garnish. I don't understand why only use this or that. Use the whole thing. Just mix it up so you have, like, you know, I don't know. All right, we're gonna call that done. Scoop. I'm cooking too, just watching you. That's cool, Tay Tay. What are you making? I'm sorry, I'm thinking. Eggs, the only thing I know. Oh, Tay Tay. Gotta teach you how to cook more than eggs. So I'm gonna leave these onions out. I don't know how to cook yet. Well, you know what? I don't know how to cook either. What is it? What is it, honestly? Because I got an amazing boyfriend who the only thing he can cook is what comes out of a box. And then he tries to tell me that I can't cook. So it's, you know, everybody's got a different skill set. Got scallion. Yum. Alright. So I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to call this video. I'll be back later when I pull the ribs out. Love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you like what I'm doing, watch. That's all you have to do. Is I definitely need views. Third of the way to being both partnered and monetized by YouTube. The only thing I need is you. Bye-bye. If you want to support me, you can on PayPal and Cashapp, both EmberBurnsBlack. Love you too, honey. So, that being said, I will catch you later today. And, oh, that was another thing I wanted to get to. If you guys want to see drinks or the Vincent Price project, definitely need that support, guys. Otherwise, my channel cannot move forward. I'm counting on you, and so are you guys. So, bye! Uh-oh. How do I cancel the stream? Accept my touch. Yes, I want to stop the stream. Thank you.